Check out the links in my description for more information, for more resources. Check out the podcast. Check out the Facebook groups. Just check out the links. There's a lot of great stuff there. Comment, rate, subscribe, share, like, dislike, whatever you want to do.
This is my Hatchhyack Vegeta burn deck. One copy the leader. For Oceania Shenron, for Sin Shenron Negative Energy, for Shenron Figure Majesty, for Black Knight Splintering Minds, for Dr. Leche, for Finn, for Goku Skillless, for Goku The Adventure Begins, for 4-Star Ball, for Power Burst, for Goku Junior Vegeta Junior Saiyan Sion, for SS4 Body Spirit Resonance, for Demon God Poutine and Demon God Gravy, Tenacious Intel, for Towa Dark Demon Realm Scientist, and for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta Supreme Saiyan Power. So our Vegeta burn cards is obviously Vegeta Supreme Saiyan Power with its -5 active main ability. We pay for black energy, send one card in your opponent's life to the warp. And Black Man Saiyan Splintering Mind, Auto Sparking 7. When this card attacks, if your layer card is black, which it is, you may choose 2 cards in your life and send to the warp. If you do, choose 1 card in your opponent's life and send to the warp. So you can use these to help you, finish off the game, or you can just try to use Vegeta Supreme Saiyan Power just to make sure your opponent's life is less than yours, so that way you can win in time. So those are some options. We got some more wipes in the deck through the effect of Finn, and through the -3 active main ability of Demon God Poutine and Demon God Gravy, which has Empowered Black too, so that can come in handy to make sure you have enough markers on it to do the -3 and still, have it on board to swing, and it can survive a couple of turns. And then, of course, it has an active battle, +1 active battle ability where you can choose up to one of your black battle cards in your combo area, and it gets 5k power for the battle. So you could turn one of your 5k to 0 cost 10k. So essentially a super combo. Once per turn, once per battle, right? Once per turn. So that way it can, uptick itself through, markers. Obviously, you can do this on your turn, your opponent's turn, so that if you're comboing your turn, you combo your opponent's turn, you can make things stronger by 10k, plus being able to give the same markers, so that way you can use the -3 ability over and over again, which can definitely help you keep control of the board. We have Oceanus for Floodgate Negate, of course. We have Power Burst for negating. We have Dr. Leche as a reusable blocker. It also helps us guarantee we have enough cards for Sin Shenron Sparking ability, for Black Knight Saiyan Splintering Minds Sparking ability. So Power Burst. So we have a lot of sparking cards in the deck, so we want to make sure we have the ability to fill our drop area with cards to make sure we can get these cards' abilities. The key strategy here, Shenron obviously is just a good card. It's an engine in itself. The ability to untap 2 energy and draw a card is always good. So it's kind of like Goku, Soul Striker Goku. But the main thing is how we use them with Vegeta. So you'll want 7 energy, so you want to get to turn 7. This deck can easily get to turn 8. Relatively easy. So turn 7, you have 7 energy, right? Use 4 energy to, well, 1 you want to have Sin Shenron in play before turn 7. So you'll drop them like as soon as turn 4, but turn 5, turn 6 wouldn't be a problem to drop them then. And then turn 7, while this is already in play, you'll pay 5 to play this card. So it has 5 markers, which means you have 2 energy left. Use Shenron for your Majesty to draw a card, untap 2 energy, so you're back up to 4 energy. Make sure, obviously this is mono black, so you'll definitely have 4 black energy. And then you can use the 4 black energy plus minusing 5 from this unison, 5 markers, in order to get this card's ability to send one of your opponent's life to the warp. So that's how you want to synergize the two cards. Because normally this will be like a turn 9 play, because 5 to play it and 4 to activate its effect. But if you have an extra copy of it, then it's a turn 8 play. But with Sin Shenron, Figure Majesty, you only need 1 copy of this card, and it's a turn 7 play. So the idea is to try to get sooner than later. But you could potentially play this turn 6, maybe 5, but I suspect turn 6. Yeah, it won't be turn 5, it'll be turn 6. Yeah, because turn 4 you play Shenron Figure Majesty, turn 5 you try to play another one, right? That way, turn 6, you'll have the ability to pay 5 to drop this, which means you'll have 1 energy up, right? Then you use Shenron's Figure Majesty to untap 2, then use the second one to untap 2, so you'll be back to 5 energy. So you only need 4 to play this instead of 1 energy up for, negates and whatnot. So you could, potentially play this as soon as this unison as soon as turn 5. Turn 6. And then of course, if you have an extra copy of this, then on turn 7 you can, you can play the other copy and burn your opponent again. So that's the synergy those cards have. Shenron, Sin Shenron, negative energy. Obviously, we're using him for some milling through his spirit boost ability. Using him for our leaders, our unisons, the uptick, like our, Putine and our Vardark. They have +1 abilities we could take advantage of in order to do this card's spirit boost ability. And then of course this has deflect, barrier, blocker, double strike. So it's our main boss monster in the deck. So we can obviously apply a lot of pressure with, as well as defend. At least block 2 attacks with this. As well as we can accompany it with Dr. Leches. We can potentially stop 3 attacks a turn. And then we got the Goku Adventure Begins with a 4-star ball engine, obviously, so we can always make sure we have something we can combo with. We have the Goku skill list that does synergize with the Goku Adventure Begins, and the 4-star ball, because the 4-star ball will be able to add an extra 5k power, so it'll be able to boost it up to 20k. So 20k skill list swinging is always good. And then, of course, with the second activating ability of this card, we can always bring back the Goku and use it as combo power, and synergizing that with Putine and Gravy's ability, you'll be able to turn it essentially to a super combo. So, which I call an uber combo when it's not an actual super combo, but still getting reusable, 10k. So there's some uber combo there. Then we have the endless combo, the 4-star. So we got a good amount of good tactics and strategies mixed in here. And of course, Goku skill list goes with the Saiyan Scion, so that way you can attack with the Saiyan Scion, do this -1 ability to bring out 2 Goku, swing with 1 and use it for defense, to combo. And that's the main way you'll use it. That way your turn 1 play will be Saiyan Scion, your turn 2 will be Vardark, so that we can draw and have something you can swing with. And then turn 3, depending on the situation, you'll determine what you want to play, or keep your energy up so that way you can turn 4, send Shenron and go from there, or you drop 3 drop in case you need to board wipe. And then of course, awaken your leader and swing, since we do awaken with this leader since it's mono black. And not much here to say. Obviously, you should know what the leader does. Makes it hard for your opponent to attack with multiple battle cards. It also affects you, but you typically only attack with a unison and a battle card per turn. Plus, with the leader, so you're going to have 3 attacks a turn on average. And that should be every card. Oh, and obviously Toa has the plus 0 ability where you choose one card from your hand, discard it, which mainly you'll discard the 4-star ball for that. So you're not discarding anything good unless it's like Dr. Legend and you don't care if you discard them. Choose one of your opponent's battle cards, 3 costs or less, and send it to warp. So it's a reusable way of getting rid of blockers and things of that nature. And then, of course, the -4 ability where choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and gain control of it. So this helps us use our opponent's best cards against them. So it's always good to have that as an option. In some ways, this is good as spot removal because you can get rid of like an ultimate with this because of their own effects. And of course, didn't mention earlier, but Black Man Sane has his first auto is when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and send it to warp. So that already can get rid of problematic battle cards that don't have barrier. So far, you don't hear anything in here that has barrier hate, so there's no barrier hate in this build. Not even the board wipe has barrier hate, so that's going to still be a weakness. But make the most you can. Keep your defenses up and just burn your opponent. Make sure you have more life than them, and you can win just that way alone. If you're playing competitively, if you're playing casually, well, you're going to have to try to double strike to quick death, right? Try to beat them with taking something with Toa, that kind of stuff, or just burn them multiple times with, Vegeta cards, right? That's the end of the video.